What's going on? So today I want to show you how you can host your static websites or simple front-end applications for free using Netlify. So it's super simple and super easy to set up. And pretty much if you haven't heard of it, simply check out netlify.com and then just go over here and click on sign up and sign up with an account. And you can choose between GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, or email. I just signed up with GitHub, so I have a GitHub account. And then it logs in, and then this should be your screen over here. So there's multiple ways you can actually upload projects onto here. So let me just drag over my example ones for this video. And I have two different types of projects in here. So one is a simple HTML and CSS little like drop down nav thing that I made, and it's just basic HTML and CSS. So with this file, I can actually just go in and drag it directly into Netlify, but then I have another project that utilizes React, and you can't just drag and drop it that way. So let me just show you first this super simple. If you just have like a basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript project or site, you can literally go here, just drag it into this space, and then literally in seconds, it's up. And now I have this link, and this is basically the project where I can just hover over and have this like little drop down little nav here. And I have a tutorial if you want to learn how I made this too. You can check it out, pretty simple. And then with the, if I go back to the homepage now you can see it's here. In terms of the React project, which if you guys are following, you probably see some of my videos, you can't just drag and drop the folder. So let me bring it back really quick. So here, let me actually drag this into and pull up VS Code so I can show you. So I have VS Code opened up, and this is the same exact project. And for this project, I have this build folder here. So if you have a React application, let me just delete this because you probably have, if you've never done this, you won't know. But what you need to do is you actually have to open up a terminal. So I'm gonna hit Command J, just open up the terminal here. And let me just clear all this stuff out here. So I have yarn, so I'm just gonna run a yarn build. But if you have npm, you just do npm run build. I'm just gonna go ahead and say yarn build, and then press enter, and then within a couple seconds we have the build folder created, and then I'll finish up. Once it finishes up, then I'll show you what to do next. So here we go. So now I have this build folder here. So now all you need to do is, we're here on the terminal, so let me drag this up a little higher, and let me pull up the actual docs here so you can see what I'm referring to. So yeah, so let me pull this up here, and pretty much if you have npm, you can just do here. And let me just copy this since everyone can just follow along. And if you have Netlify, this is pretty much installing it for you. So let me bring up VS Code again. All right, so here I am with VS Code. And let me shrink this over here and close this out here. Okay, so now I'm in the terminal. I'm just gonna go and copy that line right there. npm install netlify-cli-g. Press enter, and then this should install Netlify. And then once it's installed, I'm gonna run Netlify just the word to make sure that I actually have it up. So this might take a couple minutes, so let me wait out, finish this off, then I'll get back to the tutorial. All right, so now it says it's complete, so let me just say Netlify here, and now we can see, all right, we're good to go. And now what I wanna do is actually, I'm gonna go ahead and type in Netlify space deploy. And if you haven't had this set up, it might ask you to log in, but pretty much here I'm gonna use my arrow key on my keyboard. And since we're gonna create and configure a new site, so press your down arrow and get this one to highlight. So I'm gonna press enter here, and then I already have my account synced up with Netlify. So if you haven't, it might pop up a brand new browser on your screen, and then you just simply like authorize it with your GitHub, whatever account you have. And then site name, I'm gonna leave that optional. Now for the published directory, this is important. The one we just created, let me click up here, the build folder, this is the published directory that we're gonna put. So I'm gonna say build, and then I'm gonna press enter. And then this should load up a draft link that we can check out. So once this finishes up, it might take a bit depending on the size of your project. So let's just wait it out. All right, cool. So now it's good here. And here's the website draft. So I'm just gonna hold command and then just click it. And I'll just click on open here. And here is the site. And then pretty much I made this tutorial like the other day. So if you want to check out how I made this too, I have the entire video as well. I'll put all those links in the description if you want to check them out. But pretty much here, I can go to different pages and navigate through here. So it looks like pretty much everything is working. And what I want to check now is little thing is I'll go, and this is still a draft, right? So I'll hit slash and I'll just put like random letters. And what's going to happen now is it's going to say page is not found. So this little thing that you need to add into your project. So let me just go back to the site and let me pull up VS Code again. So here I have VS Code up. I'm going to hit Command B to bring back my files. And then this is one way to do it. I'm sure there's alternatives, but this way is just the easiest for now. And in your root, you can just hit new file, just create one right there. And then just name this, let's see, netlify.toml. So I found this off I think it was like on a GitHub comment. And pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy in this code right here. So I'll have it in the bio so you don't have to sit there and like try to perfect the typing. So you can just straight up copy this. And this pretty much will, once we'll save this in, let me go ahead and do Netlify deploy again, just to confirm that this actually works out. And let's make sure, here, let me make the screen bigger. Publish directory is build here. And now let's click on this website draft. Let's open this up again. And now let me try to do /random. So now it actually brings up some sort of still on my page. Now obviously I had to make a separate page for this error, but pretty much now we don't have that little error going on. And then last but not least, let me bring my site back. So now we have this simple code right here. So let's just say netlify deploy --prod. Now press enter. And once this finishes up, we'll put build for the file. And now I can go here to the website URL. And I'll do command plus again. Let's open this one. And boom, so now it looks like everything's working fine. And then also if I /random, it still shows up something. And then if I go back to my actual Netlify, and right here, perfect, now we have the actual site that I just showed you here. And then also if I click on this link, boom, we got it as well there. And this is the simple, easiest way that you can upload a simple website or even React application using Netlify for free. They do have premium stuff, but again, that is something you can look into if it fits what you're trying to do. And the alternative ways to actually upload it with GitHub, if any changes you have too. So that's stuff that you can actually check out later. And that's the easiest way to do it. So if you did enjoy this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.